Hi, all my book loving friends. I'm Suey. I am excited to announce the first forced phase we're going to do on this channel. One of the reasons I wanted to do a channel in the first place was because I heard of this idea of doing intentional studying of some random subject. I saw it on Twitter and I can't remember exactly what they called it, but it sounded so cool to me. And it's not like it's this new idea entirely. It's just that often we happen upon something that sparks our interest and we take a deep dive into studying something. And it happens all the time. But the idea behind this tweet that I saw was that you pick a random thing and just go for it. So I really loved this idea, and I thought it would be so fun to do it as part of a YouTube channel where you share the things you're learning and maybe work on a subject together. I'm not really sure how I wanted to go about doing this, so we're just going to figure it out as we go. I thought it would work well to have a subject per quarter and have 3 months to work on something. And so I was thinking what we could do for our first study. I was even thinking of doing a random word generator and just seeing what noun would pop up and then going for it, just studying whatever pops up. I think we will try that sometime, but for this first one, I thought about it, and in the middle of the night, I was thinking, okay, you know what I've been wanting to watch, and I've been hearing a lot of people talk about, is the Harry and Meghan documentary on Netflix. So then I thought, what if we did our first forced phase about the British monarchy, and we can do Harry and Meghan, we can do Charles and Diana, we can do further back like Victoria, Henry VIII. People are fascinated with the British monarchy. And we can go pick anybody that we want and read about them, watch a movie about them, just learn something interesting about this tradition that they have in Britain. And I know I've been fascinated with it over the years too. It's been a while since I've been into it. So I thought it'd be fun to revisit this and start out by watching the Harry and Meghan documentary, and then the interview. I know he did an interview with Good Morning America or something. Hopefully I can find that. And also maybe find a book to read about him or his mother, Diana. When I was in 9th grade was when Charles and Diana got married. And let me tell you, it was an event. And I was the perfect age for being completely mesmerized by it. So I know that her story is quite crazy. It'd be fun to maybe read something about her too. I'll do a different video where I will list some books that I might read and also tell you some books that I have read. We'll make that one be a separate video. I didn't really explain in the beginning. I'm calling this forced phases because we often in our lives get interested about something and we go through a phase, right? People told me that my K-pop fascination was going to be a phase. But let me tell you, it is not a phase. It is a lifetime commitment. But there are things like that where we get interested in something and it lasts for a little while and we call it a phase we're going through. So we decided to name this idea forced phases because we're creating a phase, we're making a phase happen. My daughter Tori thought of the name and we thought it was fun. So I've made up that term. Somebody was asking, I don't know what this forced phase is. Well, that's because I just made it up, and it's just going to be something that I want to do on this channel on a quarterly basis, and in every quarter we'll come up with another subject to learn about. I'm hoping that people who are watching this, if you're interested in doing this with me and discussing on the channel or on the community posts or on Twitter or wherever, discussing what you are learning about along with me. Or you pick your own phase, you don't have to do this particular subject with me. You pick your own thing and still share with me what you're learning about the phase that you've chosen to force yourself into for the next 3 months. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Now, like I said, I haven't really figured out how this is going to all work. And I don't even know what videos I'm going to do for sure about it, except for tell you, come back and just report on what I've read or watched and what I've learned. That's my plan at this point. I hope it sounds fun. I hope it works. Like I said, this is the thing that made me decide to start this channel in the first place, because I saw this idea and I'm like, oh, let's do a YouTube channel about this. And then I was like, well, this kind of fits along with BookTube. So I'll do a booktube channel with this being a series that I do on a booktube channel. So hopefully that's something that sounds fun to you guys, and hopefully join me with doing this. Have fun reading. Bye.